Hi, welcome to Marisha Cam. This is dedicated to all who work in the Indiana Department of Correction and my good friend Moshe, who works in the Illinois Department of Correction, who actually inspired me to go ahead and write this. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, this is a DOC Christmas. As I was walking the walk, running the dorms one by one to chow, who do I see? It's Santa Claus! Holy cow! Boy, did he give me such a fright. I said, "What are you doing here? You have to deliver presents Christmas night." He said I was a bad Mr. Claus. My elf turned me in. Oh, how I loathe myself for committing such great sins. How will I make the children happy come Christmas morning? The superintendent denied my early release. He said with a tear that went from his cheek to his sleeve. And they stole my commissary the moment I got on the dorm. They asked me if I wanted to join a gang, do drugs, called me a fresh fish. I immediately put them on Santa's naughty list. With no human hope possible, I said, let's just pray. Hey, why don't you listen to me? Tell them to assemble a trip team. As I turned around and thought, what a great idea. A trip team assembled can personally escort Santa through the night sky. Oh, the possibilities and the excitement of riding a real flying sleigh. Officers would volunteer one by one, fighting to get that special detail that day. As I turned around to thank him, he turned to fire and flew away. An angel by the tree? What could this mean? He ran to the superintendent with glee. When he heard the idea and how safe it would be, how could he resist? He said, now this is a very special assignment. We need E-Squad and CERT. Now that Santa is tricky and we don't want anyone to get hurt, and the orders were signed. Now since this was your idea, you're the first one in line. I want you specifically on this team. And if Santa does anything funny, don't hesitate to do what you do, but not in front of the kids. That will cost too much money. Don't worry, sir. I'm reporting for duty. The right signal I will call. I will not fail you. Neither will I fall. Duty calls. As the team was assembled, one by one we placed each present into the sleigh, but only after they passed through the metal detector and Sarge gave the okay. I will admit, I was nervous as I stepped into the sleigh, and it was weird seeing Santa in handcuffs. He did it with cheer and a smile on his face. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Cupid, on Comet, on Donner, on Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of them all? There he was to the dark, snowy night. They called him Rudolph, and he took his place at the lead. We were beginning to fly away when another appeared behind the trees. All the team said, "Halt! Who goes there this night?" I knew I shouldn't have signed up for this detail, said Officer White, but it was the newest reindeer of them all. It was little Olive played hide and seek. "Don't shoot me!" she cried. Eek! After she was frisk searched, she was allowed to take her place. Now it's time to go. Up, up, and away! And Santa laughed and said, ho, ho, ho! As we traveled through the night at speeds that went past light, we got to see the world as never before. I never thought you could get into a house, especially without first opening the door. It was simply amazing to see the world in all its splendor and glory. Now, unfortunately, here is the end of the story. We saw the sun rise as we never saw it before, and it was time to land, and we signaled to the other officers to open the doors. After going through shakedown and signing all the papers, the superintendent said, "Good work, safety and security at its finest. Every child has a present. Hey, look, here's one more. Santa left one for me." But I said, "Sir, isn't that considered trafficking?" The superintendent slammed the door, and I backed away. He gave me that look. I said, "Policy and procedure," and went about my way and said no more. Santa was back safe on his dorm. Christmas was saved, and Santa looked my way and winked. Now what could we be missing? Let me think. To all a Merry DOC Christmas, and to all a good night. Be safe, be secure, and sleep tight.